And we welcome you all to this broadcast of Hunterdon Central Television. And tonight, the Hunterdon Central boys varsity basketball team will be taking on Montgomery in which should be an interesting matchup. I am Brad Romano alongside girls varsity basketball assistant coach Mr. Conley. Mr. Conley, Hunterdon Central, having a rough season, but definitely could get the win tonight against this Montgomery team.
Yeah, I mean, they got to play a really well-sound game here, defensively and offensively. They've been in close battles all this year, and I think if they can come out and play a total team effort, they can really make themselves in contention tonight.
Yes, the Montgomery starting five, you saw Ethan Lynn, Christian Hill, as well as number 5, Karol Strelsoff. Number 33, Bogdan Benkentov, he's from Ukraine, a 6'9 center. And then you have number 15, Michael Szymborski, a freshman. So there's your Montgomery starting five, and now your Red Devils starting five. Owen Landy, number 12, a sophomore, has been a great playmaker for the Red Devils. He's averaging 4 on the year. Cam Diogen had a really good game against North Hunterdon despite the loss, had 12 points and defended Bryce Higgins really well. Grimbaum also having a good game against North, shot well, 11 points, most of them being three-pointers. Gavin Baden, the sophomore, 8 points per game on the year. He had 16 against Notre Dame and 18 in their most recent game against Immaculata. Weston Shirk coming back after the injury, 16 points on the year. He had 10 the last game against North Hunterdon, so those are his starting fives. Mr. Conley, this Central team, 4-15, 1-7 in Scotland, Delaware, and they lost a really tough game at North Hunterdon, 67-53. They were in it the whole time, but they could just not guard Blackwell in the paint.
Yeah, they're really going to need to rely on Shirk tonight, really help him with the rim, especially against these guys, our 6'9 center there, and then obviously some other players that have some height. So really going to rely on Shirk to help out within that post area and make sure that he's protecting that rim.
So interesting center matchup here, Bekedov and Shirk. We'll see how Shirk does against Bekedov. He struggled against Blackwell, only put up 10, which for Shirk is an off night, but we know when he's on, he can be a really good player. So here we go, tip-off. And here we go, Central wins it. Central Montgomery boys varsity basketball. Here's Landy at the top. There's the screen from Shirk, the early double. Landy able to hold on to it. Passes it out to Shirk. Right back to Shirk, loses it, and it's already a turnover. Now here comes Ethan Lynn, the star player, the other way against Diogen, and gets early start. Ethan Lynn, first 2 points of the game, averaging 19 on the year, 9 games with 20-plus points.
Yeah, not really what they wanted to start off with, the turnover early and then quick break to fast points, so we got to settle in here on offense.
Shirk, deep three-point shot. That's short, looks like his foot was on the line, actually. Shirk can shoot when he wants to. Here comes Ethan Lynn, once again, 19 points per game on the year, has offers from Princeton, Yale, looking at Yale and Princeton, and Holy Cross, as well as Colgate. Here he is again. Pump fakes. Guarded by Diogen. Diogen got to do a good job guarding him tonight. Bekedov, guarded by Shirk. Takes him to the paint and gets right past him, but the layup just short. But an easy rebound there for number 5, Karol Strelsoff.
Yeah, that's where we really need that box-out ability by our other players. As Shirk takes a good opportunity to get that little contact to take the ball out of the hoop, but then right back to Montgomery out there for the layup.
An early timeout call here for the Red Devils, and Mr. Conley, this is a very good team in Montgomery.
Yes.
15-4 in the season. They're undefeated in conference play in Scotland, Delaware. They won their latest game against Pioneer Valley, 82-51. Are currently on a 2-game win streak. They lost their first game, but then won 10 in a row. And this is one of their best seasons in a while. And they played them one time before, losing 69-48. They definitely do not want to repeat of that.
No, I mean, like we said, they had to come out, not turning the ball over early, something they wanted to try and avoid, but it happened. Now you got to move on and you got to figure out, all right, what do we need to do offensively to settle in and get some good looks at the basket here, maybe take a little bit of that zone and stretch it out. So we'll see what they can do here with this next offensive possession.
Yeah, in the last 5 meetings, Central actually leads Montgomery 3-2. They are both going to be in Central Group 4. Currently, Montgomery will be the 1 seed. Central will be the 11. Central will be facing Old Bridge. As far as the projected matchups, still plenty of time. Matchups can change. Here's Central, and it's already stolen. Another turnover for the Red Devils early on. Here's Ethan Lynn. Screen from Bekedov. Lynn for the easy lay, and 4 early points for Ethan Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn making it look easy out there. Getting to the hoop with ease. Nice screen set up at the top.
Central still looking for their first points of the game. Here's Landy. Guarded nice. Rim bomb. Deep pass to Shirk. Try give and go. Grimbom, but there goes that double and another turnover for the Red Devils. Now here comes Bekedoff the other way. Has an open lane. Shirk got there in time. Lynn gets backed up. Good pass out. Baden guards well, but the layup is good there for number 5, Strelstov. He gets 4.
Centrals really need to settle in here offensively. Their pressure is getting to them up top, and we need them to kind of just settle in, make the right pass, get to the open guy here.
Baden, good move, right past Strelstov in his first 2 points of the game, and the first 2 points for the Red Devils. It's an 8-2 lead for Montgomery. Here comes Lynn. Already has 4. Strelstov works Baden, great spin move, and gets the layup. 6 for Strelstov.
Real good offensive set there from Montgomery. Really tough inside to guard them against their post moves. Need a little help on that backside there from Central.
Diogene had an open look for a sec. Lynn getting there in time. Shirk, he takes the 3 from the top. Just short. 2 far missed shots so far for Shirk. 5 minutes left in the first. 10-2 lead. Lynn off the screen. Gets it to Beketov in the post from the free throw line. His mid-range shot no good. Almost gets the rebound. It's tip rebounded by Landy. Here's the fast break. Grimbom slows it down. Baden steps back. Deep pass to Grimbom high in the air. Able to get it, but it's tipped. Landy barely keeps that in. Could be a backcourt, and it's going to be a reach in there on Montgomery.
You can hear Coach DeFazio really yelling out. He wants some movement, off-the-ball movement here. The ball is kind of moving around a little slowly, and with the pressure that Montgomery's given, we really want to get the ball out of our hands a little bit quicker and have good off-the-ball movement here.
Yeah, definitely. Brady Bill coming in for the Red Devils, a really good defensive player. They find him in the post, and he's right there for the easy basket. Brady Bill gets his first 2 points. Central trying to get back into this. Your Strelstov has 6 early points. Shirk doing a good job guarding in the paint. Diogene backs up Lynn, but Lynn able to get right past him, takes the layup, rolls in and out. Unlucky miss there. And it's tipped off Montgomery and goes the other way. Just an unlucky miss there for Lynn.
Yeah, hey, I mean, you get to the hoop, like I said, a couple times here with these. We got to figure out a way to maybe hedge on that screen or, have someone step up in that help defense to kind of help with that drive by Lynn.
Yeah, he's really smooth with his dribbling. He's able to get right past defenders easily. Got to do a good job. Not a good pass there. And Bogdov's got a wide open lane, almost dunks it. Didn't make the dunk, but it was recovered by number 15, the freshman Mike Simborski.
Again, our turnovers are really plaguing us early in this game.
Another turnover almost there, but Diogene gets it right back. Bill fakes the 3. Good drive to the basket. Passes it out to Shirk. Had to look there for a sec. Landy tries the bounce pass. No good. And it's going to be Montgomery ball. Just unnecessary pass there, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little tight window. It's very hard to get in there. I felt like he was there already. Take the hoop, see what you can get the contact, maybe get a foul, get to the line.
Finn Glennon, the sophomore, checking in for Alec Grimbom. Glennon averages 6 on the year. He had 11 against Perth Amboy and 13 against their second meeting against Immaculata. Kedal passes out. Simborski, there's Strelstov. There's number 4, Christian Hill. Brady Bill, great defense. Bekedov works Shirk, passes it out to Hill. Hill, 3-point shot. No good. Glennon on the rebound.
Central did a good job there covering those screens, calling things out, making sure their defense knew where they were going.
Diogene goes the other way. Landy at the top, bounces it in the post. Shirk driving behind the post, loses it. Bill recovers it. And another turnover for the Red Devils. Here's Lynn. Oh, great isolation and crossover right over Diogene, and he gets it to go. 6 for Lynn.
Really showing us athleticism there, utilizing his basketball tool belt and kind of coming to the hoop. Central's going to have to do a better job with that help defense, as I said a couple times, figuring out how to help there.
Diogene takes that right over Bekedov, and he draws the foul. So 2 free throws here for Diogene. Mr. Conley, Diogene, great game against North Hunterdon despite the loss. As I was saying earlier, Bryce Higgins is a phenomenal scorer for the Lions, but he held him to only 14, which for Bryce Higgins' standards is a little subpar.
Yeah, I thought Cam had a fantastic game on the other night, and he just showed his versatility, especially defensively. You know, I always think that he does a great job of kind of holding his own, but he really showed it against North.
Yep, number 10 checking in for Montgomery. It's Connor Benedict, the sophomore, averages 2 on the year. Dowsey made the first free throw. Second one, no good. Not a good miss there, especially trying to get back into this game. Just over 2 minutes left in the first. Here's Christian Hill. Christian Hill averaging 10 on the year. Get off in the post. Good pass out there. Three-pointer for Montgomery. That was no good. Connor Benedict on the shot there.
Good rebound by Shirk.
Glennon on the right corner. Finds Shirk. Shirk pump fakes. Takes it in the post. And I don't think Glennon saw that coming. Maybe a little too high of a pass as well.
Yeah, I think the idea there is to get inside, really collapse the zone and the defense there, and be able to have those open three-point shots. But it just hasn't been there yet.
Yeah. Just a miscommunication there. Here's Ethan Lynn. Give it right back to Lynn. A lot of screens for Montgomery. Oh, good pass to the hoop. Shirk. Oh, it looks like a block, but they're going to call a shooting foul there. You see Shirk not happy about that call.
Yeah, it looked like he got it clean, but there they go. The ref calls the foul. He puts him at the line. Something that Central needs to get to tonight. I think they got to capitalize on any chance they get at the line tonight.
Yeah, I do agree. It did look a little clean, but ref decision. So 2 free throws for number 15, Mike Simborski, has 2 already. Only a freshman playing on varsity, 6 points per game. He had 12 against Mount Olive in their most recent game. Had 12 against Pioneer Academy. Makes the first free throw.
Yeah, Central's doing a good job. They got to make sure they continue to talk about the screens. They're doing a good job of trying not to get too confused by Montgomery's screening. They do a lot of backdoor screens, a lot of screens up top.
Yeah. 2 free throws made for Simborski. Makes it an 11-point lead, the largest lead of the game so far.
Comes a little pressure from Montgomery right now.
Yeah, once again, 69-48, Montgomery won in the first meeting. Here comes that full-court press, and a lot of defenses have been doing this against Central, and they tend to struggle against it. Here comes Diogenes, able to get past the defender. Shirk, good fake. Give and go. Yeah, good give and go to Shirk, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Oh, no, they're going to call a charge. Yeah, charging foul, not a blocking. Yeah, it looks like a really good give and go to Shirk, but ultimately the charging foul makes it Montgomery ball.
Yeah, that was a close one there. I mean, you know, you look at the defender, he looks like he's pretty in a good defensive position. You know, I thought Shirk was already in his way up, but, you know, got the charge. Got to be careful now as he goes forward.
Yeah, and look at this. Lynn has so much room. Good steal there by Shirk, however. Able to keep up with the fast and versatile Lynn. Diogenes on the left. Good pass out to Shirk. Shirk's three-pointer. No good. Bad miss there. Would have put them right back in. And now here comes Lynn the other way. Deep three-pointer for Montgomery. That's off.
Another
shot
rebound by
Simborski. Yeah, another rebound by Shirk. Shirk doing a great job in the rebounding. Here's Land. He has an open path. No foul called there. Shot missed. Montgomery comes the other way. Good way to stop there. Hill takes his second 3 of the game. No good. 0 for 2 on 3 for Hill. 30 seconds left in the first. Got to get a good shot here if you're Central. Here's Diogenes. Really good pass to Shirk. And Shirk easily lays it up. Great pass by Diogenes, finding the open man.
And that's exactly what Central's got to do. Be able to get inside and find that nice, easy pass.
Yeah, wide open Simborski was for a sec. Shirk doing a good job getting back. Final 5 seconds. Ethan Lynn's going to want a shot here. Now he's going to find Makedov. Three-pointer at the buzzer, and he bangs it right at the buzzer. Bogdan Makedov gets his first points of the game, and it is a 19-7 Montgomery lead at the end of the first. And Mr. Conley, Montgomery's just been absolutely great on offense. Ethan Lynn specifically, he is so quick with getting to the basket. It seems like Central doesn't have an answer for it.
Yeah, I think, you know, the hard part of that is his athleticism is really taking it to us, and his ability to kind of change on direction and speed and on a dime is really making it difficult on our defenders to kind of help on that defense and initially stop them on the early drive.
And I think what makes this Montgomery team so good, not even just Ethan Lynn, but they have so many guys that can just get to the basket. Not even just Ethan Lynn. Bogdan Makedov, we saw that 3 at the buzzer. He's averaging 12 on the year. You got Christian Hill, a 10 points per game guy. And then you got Mike Simborski, a freshman, averaging 6. So when you have other good players besides Lynn, it takes some pressure off him when he gets doubled.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a pick or poison with Montgomery, right? If you stop Lynn, then maybe another guy goes off and is able to get to the rim, and then another guy. So you really have to play a complete defensive effort and limit the turnovers. It was something that plagued Central in the first half there, turning the ball over, giving them extra possessions without us coming out with anything.
Yeah, very good Montgomery team. Top 20 ranked in New Jersey on max preps. Just hard to prepare for a team like this. Undefeated in Scotland, Delaware, like we said. Central 4-15, 1-7 in Scotland, Delaware. Their one division win coming against Pingree earlier on in the season. I believe their second game this season. They're currently on a 3-game losing streak as well, so, got to start racking up these wins. They are in the States right now, and what's really helping Central is the power points because this is a hard schedule they played. You're playing teams like Ridge and Montgomery. It's hard competition.
Yeah, and they got some key wins over some key people that have really helped them out in the PowerPoint battle to keep them up and alive in States.
Yeah.
So that's going to really help as they go down. Hopefully they can pull a couple games here and find some ways to get back to the winning column.
Yeah, 2 of those 4 wins against good teams like Trenton and West Windsor, Plainsboro. So have some good wins. Here's the start of the second. Montgomery starts off with it after a 12-point lead heading into it. Here's Hill, finds Paquette had that 3-point buzzer beater. Kieran Livingston in the game. Really good shooter for Central.
Looks like Central might be in a 2-3 here.
Yeah. 2-3 zone for Central. Seems to be working so far, but Paquette really good pass there. But it goes in and out. Gets his own rebound, however, and a great effort by Mike Szymborski. He's got 6 early on.
Yeah, nothing frustrates the coach more when good defensive effort and the offense gets the ball back because we didn't box out on the defense or the offensive end.
Yeah, Montgomery continues to extend their lead, though. Diogenes wide open for 3, and a big 3-pointer for Cameron Diogenes. Exactly what Central needed.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a defensive stop here that will really help out.
Yeah, defensive stop at one more bucket, and Central's down by single digits would really be beneficial and get the momentum to keep going. Here's Lynn to Paquette. Lynn's 3-pointer. No good. Shirk on the rebound. Diogenes Shirk. Shirk wide open 3-pointer. Just short. That would have been 2 threes in a row. Crucial miss. Here comes Montgomery the other way. It's Szymborski. And it's going to be too many steps there on a travel. So Central gets lucky with that turnover.
Yeah, those good defensive hustle to get back and make a stop there and get turned. If Central's going to sit in this 2-3 zone, they got to make sure that they really work on those rebounds. That's going to be the thing that makes sure that we can get those rebounds and get those possessions.
About a minute 30 gone by in the second. It's Hill guarding Diogenes. Yeah, another turnover here for Central. Good path floater for Montgomery, no good. And it's going to be a charge there. They'll go the other way. Foul, Christian Hill. So 2 fouls there that lead to turnovers for Montgomery. Got to be careful, and you want to make sure you maintain this lead.
Yeah, we want to keep it close, right? We want to see if we can chip away a little bit by little. As a coach, we always say just chip away, one play at a time. Can we get a stop, and then can we get some points? It doesn't matter if it's 3 or 2. Can we get something on our offensive end going that's going to help us and spark us defensively as well?
Kyril Strelstoff checks back in, has 6.
And there's a turnover there.
Another turnover for Central. It just seems like they're rushing these passes, not really letting it go with the flow. And when you're down by 11, you got to make sure you get the right shot and not just get a fast play.
Yeah, we got to take possession of the ball and make sure we value it, right? That's the biggest thing as a coach. Value each possession. Turning it over is just giving an extra chance.
Lob there and a slam dunk for Bogdan Paquette. Just showing what he can do at the rim, and that's 5 points for him. It's rare you see a dunk in high school basketball, but Bogdan is so tall that he can do it. 3-pointer from Gavin Bain, and that is no good. And a 13-point lead now for Montgomery. Now, once again, the largest lead in the game. Here's Christian Hill. Strelstoff in the post. There comes the double. Back out to Benedict. Benedict to Paquette. Good ball movement here by Montgomery. Lynn's Paquette fakes the 3. Trying to find an open man. Diogenes, good defense on Lynn. They're going around coast to coast. Central playing good defense.
Yeah, they're holding their
Holding their own. Floater, no good. Shirk trying to get the rebound. Had it over Paquette, but the ball went out. And it's going to be a timeout call for Montgomery. Smart timeout call there.
Yes.
Yeah, but what a play there on the alley-oop to Paquette. He's just so tall, 6'9". And Montgomery just keeps extending their lead. And as we were saying earlier, they seem to be playing good defense on Lynn, but then you have all the other players.
Yeah, I mean, that layup, that alley-oop is an example of that, right? So you're trying to play defense, you're out there, you have that. You need your defense talking to you, right? You need your backside guard kind of letting you know what's happening so that Shirk can turn around and be ready for that alley-oop. And then offensively, one thing is we're going a little three hunting, and we're trying to get those threes. And like we said, it's points at a time. We get 2-pointers. We get foul shots for reasons. Let's take our advantage and see if we can get to the line, or let's see if we can take some opportunities to chip away. It doesn't all come back at once.
Yeah. You definitely, when Bekedov gets to that post, in my opinion, you got to double him. And Central's playing that 2-3 zone, and early on it seemed to be working out well. It still seems to work out well as Montgomery's getting these shots after a very long time, obviously with no shot clock and NJSIAA, but they're holding him for a while. They just got to consistently hold them until they put that shot up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're going, right? The best way to beat a zone is passing, but it seems that Montgomery had a little bit of trouble in the last 2 possessions getting it in, and then there was a little crack in Central's armor of that 2-3, and they found a way to get that thing. And here, obviously, they stop a turnover by getting a timeout, which was a smart move by the Montgomery coach.
So 5:05 left in the second. Is a 23-10 Montgomery lead with the ball. Benedict will be the inbounder. Deep pass there to Bekedov. He gets it. Almost steps backcourt. Tries to find Lin. Diogenes guarded well. There's Strelstoff to Lin. Almost had a 3. Off the screen. Oh, too much power on that pass. Could have been a really good pass there for a layup.
Good rotation by Central on this 2-3 defense right now. Forces the turnover.
Yeah, really good defense there from Central. That 2-3 zone seems to be working really well.
Yeah, it looks like it's making Montgomery not be able to get the quick lanes that they were having early in the game.
But another turnover. Here's Benedict over Diogenes. Missed layup, but Ethan Lin is right there to recover it. 8 points for Lin.
Again, turnovers plaguing Central here today.
Good pass from Baden to Shirk. Shirk can't find the shot. Livingston almost had a 3. Baden takes the open path. No good. Shirk rebounds it, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Very fast ball movement there from Central, and Shirk gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think that's also key for Central, moving the ball quick, but also with an understanding that it has to be the right pass, right? Early on, we're making some passes to guys that are not there, anticipating them being there, and they're not. So
2 big free throws here for Shirk. Makes the first. That's 3. Alec Grimbaum checks back in for Diogenes. Nick Vasquez, the junior, checks in. Vasquez has averaging 2 on the year. Second free throw for Shirk. Haven't seen a lot of Grimbaum since the first minutes of the first quarter. Is back in now.
Yeah, Grimbaum really, his ability to extend and the floor get threes maybe can open up the middle a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely Central's best shooter. At 11 against North Hunterdon. Here's Lin. And a travel there for Montgomery. So although Montgomery has the big lead, the turnovers in the second quarter have been a big issue.
Yeah, it's really been evening it out a little bit here with the play. I mean, obviously Montgomery got out quick and early in the first quarter here, but Central settled in a little bit defensively. The 2-3 seems to be working, and it's causing some turnovers.
Glennon almost loses it, passes it out to Shirk. Vasquez trying to work Benedict, good defense. Baden takes to the post. There's Grimbaum. Gets past Lin. Oh, had a good look for Shirk, but it was tipped out of bounds.
Yeah.
Into the basket there.
I thought he could have taken it to the hoop himself and they got a little closer, but he tried to make the pass. It looked there, but good hands by Montgomery.
Stephen Hyman de la Cruz, the junior, checking in for Shirk. Hyman just called up from varsity a couple of games ago and is only going to get better, in my opinion. Well, a turnover there for Montgomery, for Central. Montgomery coming the other way, and it's a turnover for Montgomery. Oh, a little too much power on that pass, but Hyman catches it, and the layup is good.
What a
great
save.
effort from De La Cruz, and he gets his first points. And now Central down by 11. They need to stop here on defense. Linda Benedict.
Central's going back to man.
It's Christian Hill scoreless so far. Trying to work Hyman, good defense. 3-point fake pass into the post game. Shot over Hyman. Really good shot there by number 5, Strelstoff, right over Hyman.
Central's trying to take advantage by going back to man with the 2 bigs out, so being able to be a little bit more athletic on the court.
Glennon has an open look, doesn't take the 3. And that's been a big thing, but here's the turnover on Montgomery. Benedict layup and count it. and one for Connor Benedict, and he will get the free throw. But that's been the big thing I've seen from Glenn. He gets a lot of open looks, but he's just got to take them, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that's a question of whether it's confidence, right? As a sophomore playing at the varsity level, is he there yet for his confidence, or is it a question of technique and strategy?
Yeah.
With in the program, but he is. He was open right there. He said, and it's a great opportunity. Go the other way, and now a chance for Montgomery to put a 3-point play on the board.
Yeah, Glenn's still a great player. Just could be a missed opportunity there. Free throw, no good. See the ref screaming off Montgomery last central ball. Montgomery up 29-14 now with 2:36 left in the second.
Yeah, I thought Glenn had a really good game the other night versus North. Came in and really, hit some key threes and had some good baskets there. Hopefully he can replicate some of that as we get into this later parts of this game.
Yeah, the zone coverage giving problems. Hyman catches the high pass. Finds Grimbaum. Just over 2 minutes left in the second. Yeah, and Baden just can't control it. And Christian Hill takes it up, misses the dunk. Got a little too cocky there.
Yeah, just got to finish it there.
Yeah, had an easy lay. I don't think he dunked it there. I agree. Would have been his first points of the game, and costly missed basket there. And he's going to reach in now on the reach-in foul. Landy got past him. Hill just reached in too much.
Yeah, we always talk about basketball being a game of ebbs and flows, and you can see that right there, right? Central has a bad turnover up top by Gavin. He turns it over, but then comes back. We try to get a little too fancy with the dunk. We finish with the thing, and Central's back down. Now there's a foul.
Looks like number 21 checking in for Montgomery, the freshman James Camara. Hyman and Baden checking out of the game. Shirk coming back in, as well as Brady Bill. Wow, it's going to be a turnover. I think Grimbaum maybe pushed off a little too hard there on Camara. No, illegal screen.
Yeah, I think it was a legal screen, yeah.
Legal screen. Turnovers from both teams, big problem.
Yeah, it's a frustrating thing. Those screens, sometimes it can be a little subjective there, but you got to make sure you're staying still, and the guard needs to bring that player to you.
Strelsov, spin move. Shirk guards it well. No good. Last touch by Central, they say. Looks like Camara touched that last, in my opinion.
It did. And Shirk had excellent defense there, staying with it, not falling for it in the moves, and kind of just keeping his body upright, not drawing any contact or fouls.
So Baden checks right back in for Shirk. That's something DeFazio likes to do a lot. He loves that very quick substitution.
Almost like hockey.
Yeah.
Offense for defense.
Yeah, did the same thing against North. He was summing guys in and out in the span of not even a minute. Really good mid-range shot by Lynn and gets it. Nothing but net. That's 10 points for Lynn. First player in double digits tonight. Vasquez almost loses it. Baden recovers it. It's rejected out of bounds by Strelsov. Last touch by him. Central ball.
Yeah, good take. I like Baden taking that to the hoop. Remember, trying to create some contact, getting to the rim. That will hopefully open up some of the outside shooting.
Landy to Vasquez to Grimbaum. Coast to coast. Here's Baden. Grimbaum holding on to it. Calling for a play here, it seems. Landy, great pass to Grimbaum. Great cut by Grimbaum as well. Perfectly executed play.
Yeah, fantastic cut. Fantastic pass to the outside wing, making the easy entry pass. Nice change of speed, and there it is for the layup, Grimbaum.
Under a minute left to go in the second quarter. Benedict to Camara. Camara almost loses it, but a great cut there. Almost a turnover. They keep it. Here's Camara. 30 seconds left. Trying to do the crossover on Bill. Bill playing great defense, but finds Lynn. And Lynn almost the and one, but gets 2 free throws. Foul on Vasquez.
Yeah, Montgomery done a good job there. They love the dribble handoff off top, which kind of creeps down even more, compacting the defense, and then you get that backside cutter that they got on that first play. Got stopped on defensively, but then Lynn comes down the lane with the drive there.
First free throw for Lynn is good. That's 11 for him. Diogenes checking in these last couple of seconds for Vasquez. Looked like Lynn was about to shoot that. Lynn makes the second. 12 points for Lynn. 27 seconds left in the game. .17-point lead for Montgomery. Landing back out to Diogenes. Diogenes takes up the reverse away. Went up really high. Baden, great rebound, and count it. And one for Gavin Baden. A great effort by him. Has 4 points on the night.
Yeah, Cam tried to sneak around the baseline there. Took a tough pass, or tough entry into the post. Didn't get it, but Gavin Baden right there with the rebound and the basket in the layup. Or basket in the foul shot.
A great effort by Gavin Baden. This free throw would make it a 15-point lead for Montgomery. Baden gets it, 5 on the night for him. Averages 8 on the year, the sophomore. Final 10 seconds. Montgomery got a buzzer beater at the first. Can they do it again? Lynn is going to get fouled. See if they call it a shooting or not. It looks like they're going to call it a shooting foul. Yeah, so 2 free throws. Oh, no.
No, on the floor.
Yeah, I think Lynn thought he was going to the line.
He gave it the good old try.
Yeah.
He gave it the try.
Yeah, was standing at that free throw. But 3 seconds left for Montgomery to get a shot off. They're going to give it to Lynn. Lynn, good dribble, step back 3 at the buzzer, and that's good. 2 buzzer beaters in a row for Montgomery, and that 3 makes it 15 points for Ethan Lynn, and a 36-19 lead at halftime for Montgomery against Central. Stay tuned for more action.
Hunterdon Central Regional High School, located in beautiful Hunterdon County, is a high-achieving 9th to 12th grade school district educating over 2,200 students from 5 different municipalities. We are an innovative educational community dedicated to the intellectual, social, and emotional safety and growth of all of our students. We are proud to have been named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, ranked second in New Jersey for top public comprehensive high schools by U.S. News and World Report, received an AP School Honor Roll Silver Distinction. Our students are National Merit Scholarship semifinalists and commended students every year. And our students and teams have won a lot of trophies. And while we are very proud of these accomplishments, Hunterdon Central is more than awards. We are a welcoming school community committed to education, respect, growth, and support. And at Hunterdon Central, there is something for everyone. From academics to extracurriculars, we strive to offer something that will interest every student that enters our hallways. Look at our vast list of courses to choose from. Whether students are into math, science, English, history, or maybe they like business, art, or music, robotics, TV, or radio, we have something for every student at Hunterdon Central. Passionate about languages and culture? We had 118 students recently graduate earning the seal of biliteracy. We even offer 6 specialized academies through our magnet program in architectural design, biomedical sciences, computer science, engineering, media and communications, and robotics, and they are right here at Hunterdon Central. Students do not have to go to another school to participate in these unique academies. Central offers 18 different types of sports over 3 seasons with varsity, JV, and freshman levels, and we offer unified sports for students with and without disabilities. Our caring staff is dedicated to helping students succeed in every way. Please don't hesitate to ask questions and reach out if you need any help anytime. Welcome to Hunterdon Central.
And we're back here for the third quarter of Hunterdon Central varsity boys basketball. Central taking on Montgomery. And the start of the third, Montgomery, big lead against the Red Devils, 36-19. Ethan Lynn, 15 points. Bogdan Makedov, 5. And the main story just has been Montgomery offense has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, Central's tried to throw in a couple different looks at them, 2-3 defense, man. They've tried to, help defense there, but they're really having a hard time containing Lynn, especially. But especially when it's a mix of the players being able to get in and, obviously find that offensive threat. I think the biggest thing hurting us really is those turnovers that we've had in the first half.
Yeah.
Seemed the second half we kind of calmed down a little bit, but it's still something that we got to get control of in the second half. We want to keep it close.
Yeah, 100%. And the turnovers for Quinnipiac, thinking about that college. The turnovers for Montgomery have been a big issue as well. Although they have the big lead, the turnover's been a problem. Central just can't get going on the offense.
Yeah, it could be a lot more for Montgomery right now if they can limit their turnovers as well. They could be up having a bigger lead.
So here's the start of the third. Central starts off with it. Here's Diogenes, has 4 points on the night. And an early travel there for Grimbaum. So once again, turnovers still being an issue.
Yeah, we're holding the ball up there a little too long. We got to figure out a way to get the pass out from the top earlier and quicker. I thought Gavin Baden had a great backdoor screen there, but Grimbaum just didn't see him.
Yeah, Baden leading Central in scoring right now with 5. Shirk and Diogenes both have 4. Bill, Hyman, and Grimbaum all with 2. Here's Montgomery. Christian Hill finds an easy layup there.
Beautiful backdoor cut. Nice find.
First few points of the game for Hill. Here's Central now. Ball poked, and Montgomery takes it. Another Central turnover. And Beketov almost slams it up. That would have been the second dunk. Barely misses it. Now here comes Central the other way. Here's Landy. Huge mismatch there. Finds Baden in the post, and Baden goes to the line for 2. Yeah, big mismatch. Landy, the 2 tallest guys. But gets past them and finds a good pass to Baden and gets 2 free throws.
He had his confidence there, held his ground, and found the right pass out. You're looking up at 2 big guys, and you're wondering what you're going to do there, and he finds Gavin open.
This will be 7 points if he knocks down both of these.
Again, this is the way that Central could chip away at the game here.
Baden makes the first. Baden, a transfer from North Hunterdon.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to say that he's on my counseling load here
great.
At Central. Yeah.
Second free throw for Baden is good. 7 points for the sophomore. His career high this season, 18. He put up against Trenton earlier on the season. He had 16 against Notre Dame. Here's Lynn off the screen. Trying to find Beketov in the post. He does. Double comes, gives it back to Hill. Hill's 3-pointer. No good. And a whistle going the other way. Central ball.
Over the back there. Good box out. That's what they got to do on that defensive end where they're trying to get those rebounds. Looks like Montgomery's in a 1-3-1 possibly here.
Sure, good pass. Doesn't work. Grimbaum's 3-pointer open. No good. 3-pointer missed by Grimbaum. Here comes Montgomery the other way. It's Lynn. Got 15 tonight. Deep shot. Just short. Shirk with a rebound. Here's Landy on a fast break. Slows it down to Diogenes.
Central looks to set up their offense here against this 1-3-1. Setting up a 2-1-2.
Yeah, had a look maybe. Landy takes a dribble. High arc mid-range shot. That's no good. Yeah, Landy, not really a shooter, but he could definitely take it to the mid-range.
Yeah, and especially when the defense is playing a 1-3-1 like that, you want to take your opportunities, but you really got to try and see if we can make some capitalization on those open shots.
Here's Beketov. Has a great screen. Tries to take it up once again. No good. Here comes Baden on the fast break over Hill, and a great contested layup over Hill, and Gavin Baden has 9. Lynn going to look to slow it down. Waiting for the Beketov screen. He gets it. Tough shot in the post.
Travel.
Yeah, travel from Montgomery. So, couple turnovers from Montgomery, couple missed shots. Central trying to cut the lead to 10. Fixes the rim there.
Yeah, I feel like Montgomery, they're trying to do a little bit too much here, finish the basket here. But, obviously you're up here. You're thinking maybe we got this game in hand, trying to get some dunks, some flashy things instead of just finishing at the basket. And it's cost them a little bit here.
Yeah, not over till it's over. Grimbaum, good cut to Shirk. Shirk can't keep a hold of it. Great job by Baden to keep effort. It just kind of dishes it out to no one. Looks like maybe trying to get it to Shirk. Just not enough power there on that pass.
Yeah, Baden's in there and been finding those loose balls, but can we capitalize on those when we get them?
Here's Lynn off a good give and go. Right to the basket, passes it out. Is it right back to him? Guarded by Lynn, he gets past him. Floater shot is good, 17 points for Lynn.
Really hard to guard a guy like Lynn. He is just so intelligent with his basketball IQ. He finds that open pass and then gets the ball back with his movement off the ball.
And then turnover here, Lynn on the steal. He cannot be stopped, and a great pass to the rim for Christian Hill, and Christian Hill has 4, and Montgomery extends their lead to 19, largest lead of the game so far, and a timeout for Hunterdon Central. And this Montgomery offense has just been doing what they've been doing for the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's really frustrating for Central and as a player and as a coach for Coach DeFazio and them. It's, you think you're getting back in, you get turnovers, you get some possessions, you get a couple baskets here, and then all of a sudden Montgomery seems to turn the switch on and boom, there's a couple points and they're back up to a bigger lead.
Yeah, and that's what really happened in North Hunterdon too. They be down by 8 against North Hunterdon and cut the lead down to 4-2, and North Hunterdon just goes back up by 8, and they just keep repeating that until Central gets too tired out, and that's how North won the game 67-53. And although Central's not keeping it as close as they did against North, they seem to maybe have some hope, and then like you just said, Montgomery just extends it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things as a coach you try to instill in your players is that, like, just keep going. Things hit the road to the ebbs and flows, as I said earlier, but it's really hard to just keep going sometimes. But that's what you do as a player. You keep finding ways to keep pushing on, and you hope that a little bit of magic goes your way, and you can find some stops here and get some offensive baskets, and you never know what's going to happen down the road. So Central just needs to keep playing their game, not get too far ahead of themselves, and just keep playing it one possession at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see what Coach DeFazio has written up here as he comes out from this timeout.
Yeah, down by 19. Montgomery just extending their lead. 4:31 left in the third.
Yeah, really disappointed. We had that snow day yesterday. Couldn't get the girls-boys doubleheader for our pink out tonight.
Yeah, both girls and boys play tomorrow, though. The girls play Hunter Warren Sussex, I believe, right?
Yes, we're Hunter Warren Sussex versus Del Val here at home at 10 a.m. So that'll be a good matchup for us.
Yeah, the boys play Woodbridge. So they're going to have another game tomorrow. So definitely going to be a little tired, but, Woodbridge a little lighter than Montgomery. Here's Baden, gets doubled, gets past both. Good pass to Shirk, and it's going to be a foul there on Bogdan Makedov, so Shirk goes to the line for 2. Only has 4 tonight.
Yeah, Shirk got helped a little bit there. I thought the pass from Oka came out a little sooner, but, he went up strong, and he made the contact there, so the ref called it, and now he's at the line for 2.
Yeah, of course, Shirk was out for 8 games with that ankle injury, and I think that really costed Central because a lot of those games that Central lost without Shirk were very close games. I think if they had Shirk in those games, they could have won, and their record would be much better right now, in my opinion.
I agree with you. I think that really hurt them and hampered them in those close losses where they could have used his skill.
So Shirk goes 1 for 2 on free throws, so now has 5 points. It's an 18-point lead for Montgomery. Lynn off the screen. Ayajin stays on him. Oh, great crossover by Lynn, and a great pass to Makedov with a slam dunk. And Lynn just makes it look easy.
Very hard to defend against that. You got a 6'9" guy out there setting up his point guard and utilizing the screen perfectly.
And another turnover, and Lynn takes it up with ease with the layup. That makes it 19 for Lynn, and Central goes up by Montgomery goes up by 22.
Like I said, Central just needs to settle in here.
Jump ball, and it's going to go the other way. Yeah, Lynn and Makedov are just looking like Kobe and Shaq right now. It's just like you can't stop the two.
No, they're finding ways to make, they're doing a great job playing for one another and finding ways to roll off screens and get the ball back from each other. And that's a hard thing to defend. When 2 players are in sync like that and they're finding ways to do that, it's really hard as a defender to figure out which way to go and kind of make sure that we're putting up our best defensive effort.
Glennon and Livingston both coming in. Lenny and Gribbaum summing out. Makedov to number 10, Connor Medvick. Bakatov takes it to the post. Spins over Shirk, no good. Shirk with a good rebound. About 3 minutes left in the third. Here comes Livingston. Livingston, good cut to Shirk. Shirk takes it over. Going to go to the line for 2.
It's a good take by Shirk right there. Getting down the lane, nice hard cut, especially after playing defense back there on that end and getting down here and coming up big on the offense.
And I think the player coming in, I think Strassov's going to be coming in for Makedov as he's had a couple fouls in this quarter. And although they're up by a lot, that's someone you definitely want to keep into this game because in that fourth quarter when Central's trying to come back, he's going to be key.
Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. We said early in the game, getting them in foul trouble, trying to get to the line. early for Central will be a key in dictating who's on the court for them and what they can do defensively and offensively.
So, yeah, as it's incorrect, yep, Strustov coming in for Bekedov as Bekedov's in foul trouble. Strustov had a really good first quarter, currently has 8 points on the game. Shirk makes the second, once again goes 1 for 2 for the second time. He has 6. It's a 21 Montgomery lead.
See if Central can take advantage here. Moving well defensively, back into that 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3 has been working a little bit. Hill gets past Glennon, passes it out to Benedict. A little inaccurate pass there. Streltsov, really good pass. Shirk rejects it. And it's going to go the other way. Good defensive play by Shirk.
Yeah, I thought it was a good backdoor cut by Montgomery there, but then Shirk was right there to defend it and get the turnover out of bounds.
Here's the full court from Montgomery. They've been doing it on and off. Shirk finds Livingston. Livingston has a lane, passes it out. Ball goes off the backboard to Montgomery. Hill, wide open three-pointer, and he bangs it. Christian Hill from downtown, and he now has 7 on the game, and Montgomery lead extends to even more. And it's tipped there, and another turnover for the Red Devils. Montgomery the other way. Lynn, wide open path. Good pass out to Hill. Second three-pointer attempt. That's no good. Benedict rebounds it. Would have been 2 threes in a row for Hill. Hill tries to cross over Livingston, passes out to Benedict. Benedict's three-pointer. That's no good. Glennon on the rebound, whistle blown. Foul on the floor, but it goes Central's way. Sub coming in. Vasquez and just Vasquez checking in for Diogenes.
Yeah, again, Central, you know, we're trying to get back here, trying to get some good offensive flow, and then all of a sudden turnover, basket, big 3 by Montgomery, and the lead balloons again.
So Montgomery's now in the bonus, so Glennon will go to line for 2. Glennon's scoreless so far is a chance to get his first points of the game. Once again, averages 6 on the year. Had 11 against Perth, 13 against Immaculata in the second meeting.
Yeah, if Central wants to find their way back in this game and trim this lead down, they're going to need Glennon on the outside making some threes, along with some other good, their other good shooters here.
Glennon makes the first free throw. First point of the game for him. Second free throw, good for Glennon. Minute 40 left. It's Lynn. Here's Hill, had a three-pointer. Has an open look for 3, and he takes it and he banks it. Christian Hill from downtown, and he's got 10.
Montgomery's fast ball movement here, quick, decisive action is really hurting that 2-3 zone.
And a travel from Central. Mr. Conley, everything that could go wrong for Central right now is basically going wrong. No other way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, This is one of those coaching moments where it's a little difficult. You got to find out what your team is made of a little bit here. See if we can find some things to string together.
Yeah.
You know, as the game gets away from you here, what can we do better to make sure that we just end the game on a good note here? So we have some positive things to take away from this game.
Hill, tough layup. Good aggressiveness over 2 defenders, and he's going to go on line for 2. Hill was scoreless in the first quarter and only had around 2 points in that second, and now he's looking for 12 points. Great third quarter for Christian Hill.
Yeah, he's definitely turned himself on, found his way into this game, and is putting some points up for this Montgomery team here. Again, like we said, it's hard to defend this Montgomery team. If it's not Lynn, it's Hill. A ton of guys that can just contribute on the offensive end for Montgomery.
First free throw is good for Hill. This would make it a 27-point lead. Gets the free throw, so 27-point lead for Montgomery. Trying to make it 30.
Central's got to dig deep here, see what we can do here.
Minute left in the third. Vasquez gets past defenders. Good pass there to Glennon, and a good cut by Glennon. Finn Glennon, 4 points.
There's that positivity right there, right?
Yeah.
We know we can do something against a team like this. Make that easy basket, find that next pass, and get a basket up for 2 points.
Double in the paint. It's Lynn. Lynn finds an open Benedict in the corner, and Benedict gets the 3-point to go.
Seems like all these threes this quarter are starting to fall for Montgomery. Yeah, they missed a couple, but they've made quite a few big ones here that has extended this lead.
And it bounces off Baden and goes the other way. A great effort there by Montgomery, more specifically number 15, Mike Szymborski. Diogen checks in for Livingston with 23 seconds left in the third. A 2 here to make it a 30-point lead for Montgomery.
Vasquez on Lynn here.
15 seconds. Might drain the clock out here. They've had 2 buzzer beaters in a row, trying to make it 3.
Oh, they're looking for it in the corner.
Yeah. Here's Lynn, open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded. And that's going to be good. Another shot right at the buzzer for number 15, Mike Szymborski, who now has 8. And it is now a 30-point lead, Montgomery. They keep extending the lead. So in the fourth quarter, Central down by 30. It's going to be very hard to come back. So right now, it's just a moment to see what they can do.
Yeah, I mean, those are the killers, right? Those 3 plays at the end of the half, you're really hoping your defense can get a stop there and hold them. But it's a huge momentum swing for Montgomery as they feel like everything's going right when they're making those shots at the buzzer. So for this quarter, Central is going to have to kind of settle in and just determine what kind of team do they want to be for the rest of this game. For this fourth quarter, how do they want to play? How do they want to show those positive moments so they can grow on them? Tonight has not gone your way. Some nights happen like that. But what can you do to grow? What can you do to show improvement throughout this quarter to prepare you for the next game?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Coach DeFazio breaks in some of the guys that don't really see varsity a lot in those later moments, just to kind of test out the guys and see what they can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the thing as a coach, right? When lead gets to a certain amount for the other team, or even for you as a coach when we're up big, how can we get some of those players into the court and give them some minutes that get their feet wet, get them a little comfortable with the varsity atmosphere, and get them kind of tuned in, whether it's for a later run this season in sectionals or for just preparing for the next season. It's always a little balance as a coach to try and figure out when's the right moment. Yeah,
100%. So start of the fourth quarter, once again, it's a 30-point lead for Montgomery, 59-29. They won the first meeting 69-48. A win here for Montgomery would keep them undefeated in conference play, would make them 9-0. So have not lost a conference game yet. Completely dominating the Skyland Delaware.
Yeah, they're tough out in this division, as the Skyland is. Skyland's always a tough conference. Divisions are pretty tough, and matchups are always close.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Landy to Baden. Baden has 9 tonight. No players in double digits yet for Central.
Central trying to run anything here, trying to figure out how to run against us.
Landy's just kind of holding on to it. Oh, good cut by Landy. Just Baden couldn't find him. Vasquez, good step back there.
Montgomery doing a good job.
Yeah, deep 3 from Wes Shirk, and he bangs it. NBA range 3 for Shirk. Gets it to go, and he now has 9 points on the night.
Yeah, Shirk took a D shot there, took what he had, and finally capped one of those threes to fall tonight.
Yeah, deep range 3 from Shirk. It's always good to have a big guy that can shoot and be versatile. Here's Lynn, though. He's going to try to respond right back, and he does. Ethan Lynn gets it to go.
Yeah, that's tough. You come down, you have a great 3 by your big man, and then Lynn comes in and just drains it right back.
Yeah, right back at you moment. 22 for Ethan Lynn. That's the 10th game that Ethan Lynn has had 20 points this season. Open Finn Glennon takes the 3, and he gets it to go. Finn Glennon from downtown.
Finn finally getting that 3, willing to take that shot.
Yeah, good 3 by Finn. He's a really good shooter, and if he keeps taking those shots, gain confidence, he can be really good from the 3. Montgomery misses the 3 there from Szymborski.
Good hustle with Vasquez getting the tip on it.
Benedict recovers. Yeah, if you're Montgomery, you can just run down the clock, already up by a lot. You don't need to rush it here.
No, yeah, they're going to take their time, develop a nice play. They do that well already, but now they can really settle in on their offensive end, utilize their screens and backdoor cuts.
3 from Lynn. That's short. Vasquez on the hustle. Good hustle there to keep it in. Aggressive pass to Baden. Baden wasn't prepared for that much power. And Hill recovers it on the turnover. Here's Lynn. Gets it right back to himself.
Another turnover. Just the number one issue with our team tonight.
Three-pointer no good from Szymborski. Shirk on the rebound. Shirk might have over 10 rebounds in this game. Done a great job in the rebounding.
Yeah, defensive rebounding for Shirk tonight has been phenomenal.
Scoring hasn't been there, but the defense has been pretty good because Bakanov only with 7 tonight. So, you know, in terms of scoring, Shirk's done a good job. And most of those points, Bakanov was not really guarded by Shirk, in my opinion. Comes back into the game, and Brady Bill checks in for Gavin Baden. Of course, Bakanov in foul trouble. That's why he's been out. Back in these last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Shirk, another deep three. Cat set to go. 2 deep three-pointers for Weston Shirk. 12 points for him.
This is one of those moments. Can we get a stop here? Can we just hit it? It might not help us win the game, but can we get that confidence building as we go into the latter part of this fourth quarter?
Yeah, unfortunate. These threes are banging in the fourth quarter, but nonetheless, you love to see that. The ref very aggressive. I don't think there was a shooting foul there, just a regular.
Yeah, regular foul. He wants to be heard, and he'll be heard.
Yeah. Lynn takes too many steps. Yeah. And Brady Bill's been very good on defense for Central. You know, the stats won't show it, but he's not really a scorer. His role is a really good defender, and he's able to guard those types of players well.
Yeah, you need those players on your team, right? Every team needs certain role players to get. You got your scorers, you got your defenders, you got your people that just handle the ball really well, and Brady Bill does a good job of that for us defensively.
Landy, tough mid-range shot, gets it to go. His first 2 points of the game. And Central now down by 22.
What you could say is Central's not giving up in this game. They continue to push.
Yeah.
That's all you ask of your team. How much can you give me?
Yeah. You play till the clock hits 0. McKenna tried to get a 3 there. Fakes it. Trying to work Shirk. Can't get there. Vasquez, good defense on Lynn. Lynn, aggressive cut to the rim, and it's going to go the other way. Charging foul. Yeah, Brady Bill drawing a charge. Of course, Brady Bill having a legacy here. His brother, Owen Bill, currently a Monmouth. Played receiver here. His father, a great lacrosse player as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They got a good legacy in that family, you know?
Got a legacy to carry.
No, he did a great job. Great time taking that charge. You know, this making it tough. You know, the Montgomery coach was probably hoping to get some of his starters out, rest them up, and Central's making it tough for him to do that.
Bill floater. Rolls in and out. Unlucky miss. Hell almost stepped out of bounds there. Barely kept his feet in. Benedict off the screen. The freshman. Lynn attempted to take the deep 3. Drives to the rim instead.
Good hands by Shirk.
Yeah, Shirkman. He's been great defensively tonight. Bill almost steps out.
It's a tough corner to be in.
Kamara almost recovers it. Glennon for 3.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Ref's in the way there as Glenn's trying to get the ball.
Mystery from Glennon. Just over 2 minutes left in the fourth to go. It's Christian Hill. He's got 12. To McKenna.
Central showing their toughness here.
And a timeout call. Yeah, timeout call from Montgomery. And we're back here. It is the fourth quarter of Central Varsity Boys basketball against Montgomery. Montgomery currently with a 22-point lead, 62-40. Central's not giving up, though. They're doing a good job in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, like I said, they're finding those positive moments. I can't keep harping on it enough as a coach to find those. Probably also the school counselor in me. But, you know, finding those positive moments of success, they're going to lead down the road to other games as they get in later in the season, even though we're pretty deep in the season already.
Lynn falls, able to keep it. Here's McKenna. Takes it.
Good
Shirk.
hands.
Yeah, great steal from Shirk. Another good defensive play. Here's Glennon. Takes the layup, and good aggressive layup there for Finn Glennon, who's really played well in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Glennon's really turning it on right here. Seems like his confidence is high. Hopefully he can keep carrying that into the latter part of this minute here in the half.
Yeah, that cuts the lead to 20. 9 points for Finn Glennon now. There is number 30.
Montgomery seems content with just kind of draining out this clock here.
That's number 31, Arnav Illaporkati. Just under a minute left. Yeah, Montgomery. Oh, great defense here by Owen Landy. Bakanov had an open lane. I don't think he really was going to take that. Yeah, they're just going to try to drain this. Bakalov has a mismatch on Glenn, decides to pass it out to James Camara, and the freshman gets his first 2 points of the game. And a timeout called by Central.
Yeah, it's a tough challenge. As Central pulled to the 20, obviously, when they got up to 30, they had the running clock going, so it's a harder thing to try and get back into this game when that clock continues to run. Yeah. And you have to utilize timeouts by Coach Afazi or others to stop that clock.
So it looks like he's going to keep the same lineup. Quick timeout there. Just wanted to talk things over real quick. Legitimately just under a minute, 59.7 on the clock. Here's Livingston. Looks for a step back three. Hasn't scored tonight yet. He had 17 in the game. I believe it was against the last meeting. Livingston had 17 against Montgomery. Landy's floater is good. 4 points for Owen Landy.
Great offensive movement there by Central, finding Owen, and Owen finishing it with that nice floater.
30 seconds could be the final play of the game, depending on how Montgomery wants to play this. Number 25 is in.
Yeah, Montgomery put in some bench, emptied their bench a little here.
Yeah, it's Tyler Sugarman coming into the game. Yeah, won't be surprised if Montgomery just holds on to this. Maybe they'll try to find a play. Got some guys that aren't really in, so maybe they want to try to score. There's number 2, Mohamed Nahai. Livingston almost steals it, hits himself in the process.
Great stall here by Montgomery.
Yeah, and they're just going to dribble it out. So a good effort from the Red Devils, but the stacked Montgomery team comes up 64-44 in the win. Ethan Lynn, phenomenal game, 22. But Kenoff, great defensive game with 7. Christian Hill, 12 points. As for Central, Shirk with a good game, having 12. And a good game for Baden and Glennon, both with 9. But that'll do it. Central, 4-16, 1-7, 1-8 Scotland Delaware. Montgomery, 16-4, 9-0 Scotland Delaware. Central, boys basketball, girls basketball, both games tomorrow. Stay tuned next week. Central, 2 games against Bridgewater and a rematch against North Hunterdon. Thank you for watching HGTV tonight. Signing off.